Hi there, my name is Juan Arazo, and I've had the privilege to work on the Mastery Coding product team since the beginning as a curriculum creator and an engineer. Now, I'm very proud to show off our recently expanded Foundations license for the middle and high school grade bands. We are experiencing an interesting trend in the tech industry. Applications that used to be downloaded to our computers are migrating to web browsers. The demand for web developers has never been greater. In fact, the Bureau of Labor Statistics forecasts a 13% growth in web developers from 2018 to 2028, in contrast to the 5% national average for other jobs. US News has named software developer the #1 best job in technology and STEM, and yet many schools in America don't have computer science fundamentals as part of their core curriculum. And when they do, it's difficult to keep that curriculum up to date. But computer literacy isn't only valuable if the goal is to land a software engineering job. The professional world is becoming more virtual with business software, data-driven decision-making, and remote communications. A solid foundation in computer literacy now provides students with the intuition and context to operate in a virtual workspace and provides opportunities for upward mobility. Even if hypothetically students never use a computer in their life, studies suggest that the process of learning to code increases a student's ability to collaborate in a team and practice their analytical thinking. Coding is no longer the domain of computer scientists and mathematicians. Code is a modern literacy that allows any person from any background to make anything that they can dream of. At Mastery Coding, we're filling this gap by offering curricula that stays relevant and engaging, starting at the middle school level. In order to build a workforce of computer literate people, we have it much easier if we start young. Coding is, in simple terms, a language we use to talk to computers. And much like a spoken language, it's easier for children to learn the younger they are. Our Foundations curriculum is designed with 3 pillars crucial to student and teacher success: engagement, access, and expression. We designed this curriculum to be accessible for students with little or no prior exposure to computer science, students who might not even be interested in math and science. We start our courses not with algorithms and language syntax, but with stories. History that contextualizes why computers and the internet exist, the people who labored to get us here, and the power that comes from using computers to their fullest potential. Our students don't ask, why are we learning this? From the very start, they know why they're learning to code, and they know that with practice and determination, they can build anything they want. In schools, access to expensive hardware can be a barrier to learning. So we designed Foundations courses to work on any computer with a keyboard, a mouse, and a web browser. Our curriculum writers are acutely aware of some of the difficulties students have engaging with academic material. We sympathize with them and make great efforts to create a curriculum that is both fun and intrinsically rewarding. For the middle school audience, we chose technologies that are highly visual by nature. Our web development course teaches HTML and CSS, so students get familiar with the symbols and rigid structure of computer code by building web pages. And then we introduce JavaScript, a scripting language that allows them to breathe life into the page, so it can respond to user interactions. Our game development course teaches students to build their own games with JavaScript. The course reinforces core math topics in an environment where fun is the end in mind. Topics like Cartesian coordinate spaces, functions, variables, and vector arithmetic are no longer chores lacking any tangible application. They become tools in a student's tool belt, tools they can use to make their ideas come to life. And in our Cybersecurity and IT course, students explore the careers of the people that keep our digital infrastructure up and running. The activities students participate in through this course allow them to immerse themselves in these roles, think about their futures, and set long-term goals. We've learned a lot from our students over the last few years, and the greatest thing we've seen is the enthusiasm they show when creating something they feel they have ownership of. It's frankly inspiring to see these young people take our projects to new heights with their own creative spin on the concepts. So naturally, we lean into this. We see this opportunity for expression as a critical part of the learning process. We've designed our projects to be clear with the structure and flexible with the execution, so no two students end up with projects that look identical. Social and emotional learning has never been more highly prized in America's classrooms. That's why our Foundations curriculum teaches the core competencies of SEL for computer science. As students complete lessons and collaborate on projects, they also develop self-awareness, build time management skills, and become responsible decision makers. Because it's not just about the hard skills. Being a good coder means working well with yourself and others. To learn more, please visit our website at masterycoding.com and get in touch. Thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to see the projects your students make.